Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have, as always, Legend Series, Marvel the Mighty Thor. And it's this Thor. A picture on the side, looking all cool. And this is Jane Foster Thor, in case anybody's unsure of why there's a female Thor. And some call her Lady Thor. Some call her Jane Foster. Some just call her Thor. But they just labeled her Thor. On the top has Mjolnir hammer. And as you can see, she comes with Mjolnir. And got a little bit of a bio. And some pictures of her posed on the back. And everybody from the wave, the Build-A-Figure, and then everybody. So let's go ahead and get Jane Foster out of this package and see what she brings to the table of Thor. Jane Foster out of the package, looking fantastic. Accessory wise, she did come with a decent amount of stuff. So she did come with Ragnarock, Gladiator, Hulk's other foot, leg, and also his little harness. Which again, we'll get into more details when I get into the Hulk Build-A-Figure. She does come with Mjolnir. And this will stop being blurry. There we go. It's got some really good details in it. Not as big as the Allfather Thor's Mjolnir, but with it being a mystical, magical hammer, I think it can resize to the wielder, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But really well sculpted, well designed. It's nice. It's sturdy. It's solid. I like it. And then this is also an accessory. She comes with a really, really awesome cape. And the reason I classify it as an accessory is this wasn't attached. It was actually on a separate tray underneath the figure. So they put the plastic on top and then plastic on the other side to separate it, which is nice. You don't have to worry about trying to slide the cape through anything where it's getting sliced up and stuff like some of their other capes they packaged. But, you know, very simple design. I mean, it's basically the Thor cape. Has a little disc right there. And it's red. I mean, it's what Thor's cape looks like. So let's actually take a look at the figure. Her head is a pretty awesome sculpt. Again, issues with the wings. Actually, I mean the placement. I don't know if they're... I don't know where I'm looking at it this way. It looks like one's further back, but could be because of the... I don't know, maybe they are placed differently. I don't know. Either way, these need to be heated up and stuff. But her head sculpt's pretty cool. Really solid lipstick. This eye is a little crooked pupil-wise. She got one looking straight and the other one sort of looking like a gecko. So that's disappointing. Might have to pick up another one of her. Paint on the helmet is pretty good, but even they messed up on the gold. You can see that gap right there. It's like a little bit of gold that they had to paint, and they dropped the bomb on it. Because they're more focused on the San Diego Comic-Con version. But her hair does have a cool little wash to it. Helmet is... yeah, that is... yeah, it's just bent back. Yeah, I gotta fix those, because look at that. You can sort of see how messed up it is. But the wash looks cool. The silver has a lot of marbleization to it, but I guess that's okay because, I mean, it's supposed to be like a metal. She has a mark on the side of her face. Don't know why. Maybe this is supposed to be actually like more fused down. I'm not too sure. Either way, maybe I'm being too critical on this head sculpt. Like the sculpt is good. It's just the little wings, and then some of the paint apps. But you get some really good range of motion. Let's see, she can add a lot of attitude. Her head can look down quite a bit, and it can look up a decent amount. So, body sculpt looking really good. Little cool little symbol right there. Arms themselves go out like so. Got the nice little ball joint. Get full rotation, bicep swivel, and then her elbow has the Jessica Jones issue where that's as far as it goes up. I mean, it'd be nice if it could go up a little bit more, but that's basically it. That's so unfortunate. Let's see if I rotate. No, it's not going to actually do anything. Sculpt of the arm is really nice. She's nice and meaty, you know, not looking like she's a wussy Thor. Big chunk of paint missing on the gauntlet. Not happy with that. Belts or straps on the gauntlets painted pretty cool. Wrist rotates and bends. Can't really bend upward too much because of the gauntlet piece that overhangs the wrist. Other arm, no armor, it's just a fleshy arm. Articulation is the same. You get that limited bend in the elbow. Her torso is not bad. I really hate this. I wish they would have sculpted it. Like, I think that's supposed to be like skin, fabric, and then a clasp holding the fabric like that, so it's showing a little bit of flesh. It's painted really well. The gold isn't as thick as it should be, so when it's painted over the black, you can actually see two tones of gold. I don't know if you can really... Yeah, you can see it. There you go. Like an orange in the center and gold. It's ridiculous. Just sculpted in there. You know, it wouldn't have been that much of a issue. Her loincloth, it came with the bend. I'm not too sure if that is something that is on that or if mine is even more messed up. It has just weird chunks of plastic, like it was just a poor pull. Painted okay. I mean, it's very rough. Like, that strap's not painted very clean. But the main thing that was sort of bugged me, though, was just like the fact that that strap, and then just how there's like weird chunks of stuff. Like, it just not as clean as I would like. Leg wise, her legs do spread that far. She got those nasty thigh swivels that I really dislike, but with them, there's nothing that's got to really line up too bad, so you can probably get away with it. And plus, she has the loincloth to take away from, you know, the nastiness of these thigh cuts. She can kick up and do a nice Spartan kick, double jointed knee that gets a really, really good bend. Like, amazing bend. Foot has really cool sculpted straps. Would have been cool to have a little bit of wash, but still, they're sculpted really nice. Another thing that Hasbro does, loose bullshit on the legs. Look at that. I mean, it's cool. It's like a cool little thing, but I wish they just would have glued it in the spot or in place. She does get the bend and the pivot. Maybe, you know, maybe they didn't do it because they want us to be able to get the full articulation out of the bend and stuff, but it's just like, why not just sculpt it into it? Because you can still, even when I'm holding it, you can get some bend with it. I don't know. But still, not too bad to have little winged boots, shoes or whatever you want to classify them as. But let's go ahead and get some accessories on her so we can see what she's all about with the cape. And she has a fisted hand on this one and an open hand, so she can only really hold Mjorn in one hand. She doesn't really hold that very nice. You got this giant plug that goes in the back. Doesn't even want to go in. There it goes. Jeez. These capes with this line. And even her cape with the cape on, I don't know if I like it. Like, I don't feel the cape is like forming to her body. I guess that's another thing that I got to heat up and try to cool down or something. Like, it looks cool from the back. Their hair and everything. Looking really, really nice from the back. I mean, that's almost like you can't even tell if it's a lady or male. It's like, hey, that's Thor. And then like, whoa, you got lipstick and boobs. But the front, like... Yeah, see where these things are? I would think they need to be in a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe they're where they need to be, and I'm just being stupid about it. But let's do a little comparison here. Let's get my favorite Thor out. You guys probably like, he's going to pull out the Ragnarok Thor. No, I'm not pulling the Ragnarok Thor out. All-time favorite Thor. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit because he's massive. There we go. So, as you can see, Mjorn with the Allfather Thor is a lot bigger. And then you can see what I'm talking about, these clasps on him. They're sort of supposed to be right here. And with Jane Foster, they're more like up by her, like, I think they need to be in a little bit more. But still, with all my gripes, I'm probably going to have to get a second Jane Foster. I mean, I got to get a better head on mine because that's just bugging me. A lot of things they could have done a lot better with this figure. But overall, not bad. It is a Jane Foster that we needed. Just not executed as the best. So, I mean, right now, so far the best figure out of this entire wave has to be Hela right now. But Jane Foster has potential, and we'll see if I can find one that has a less messed up head, and then maybe the cape will be better. But I can always heat up the cape and stuff. Like little plastic things are like that are easy to be fixed. Just heat it up and put it in cold water, and boom, it's formed. So, but that is my review and unboxing of Jane Foster Thor. If you guys liked it, add a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.